gosh, dealership sure keeps me busy. I tell you what, we gotta get some farm. Oh, hello guys. Welcome back. We're just cruising down the road in my Ford Model B. It's 1965. We just got ourselves a farm and got myself a job here on Westby because I know that I'm not gonna be able to just make the living off farming, so I'm gonna start taking over a manager role at an international dealer, selling some international equipment, and also farming now. So back here, we got the old rig. I bought this from a transmission store down the road. So yeah, she's pretty fancy. She's not new, but you know, pretty fancy. Sure to hell beats walking, tell you that. So get on out of here. Shut her off. Hope I don't choke. Hope she don't roll down the hill. So anyway, here she is, a Ford Model B. Helps me get around the ranch, farm. Here I thought I'd give you a property tour of the place we bought. This here's my house. And got me a dairy barn and hoping to get some cows in that soon. But anyway, there's that. Got a big pin off to the back. But anyway, we'll give you a quick little equipment tour here, and I'll probably kind of tour you around the farm a little bit. But here's our big shed. We've got a 706. It's going to be kind of our loader tour tractor, mostly smaller job tractor. Bought me a 1206. That'll kind of help out with the plant and maybe do some light tillage and you know, all that. So good old tractor. And I've been selling these at the dealership, and boy, I tell you, IH sure makes some nice tractors. Really nice tractors, I tell you that. And we've got a 806 back here hooked up to the seeder. Getting it ready to put some oats in the ground. Got us a John Deere 6-row planter, stock chopper behind that, sprayer, and bought this from the John Deere combine or from the John Deere dealer, excuse me, because we're having trouble getting it was a pretty good deal, and we're having trouble getting some international ones in through the dealership, so I couldn't pass up on the offer and made a good friendship over there with the salesman at the John Deere dealer, so that's good to have, even though he's competition. I mean, he's a good guy, but I mean, you gotta watch your back. He might screw you over, so tell you, it's a tough world out there. And so that's all that shed. Got a fuel barrel here, kinda got another storage shed, mostly just hay equipment in here, windrower, tedder, rakes, mostly New Holland stuff. Got a cultivator in here, put that on to get rid of the weeds in our corn and stuff. Got this old round baler I found off an auction. It's a really good deal. I mean, it ain't too bad of a baler. Don't look like it bale a whole heck of a lot. I mean, not sure what even brand it is. So I'm just hoping we don't have any problems with it, because it might be trouble to find parts. And here we got a couple grain bins. Alice Chalmers disc chisel. Got that at another auction. And then we've got an old disc here, and this 5020. It was kind of a deal with that combine, so I ended up buying it. It's got a little more power than the 1206. I mean, I sell the red ones, but this green one sure has a lot of power, and you know, transmission ain't that bad in it. So we'll see how we like her this spring. We put some hours on her, put in some workload. So anyway, that's kind of what we've got for farm. Like I said, 1965 year, so we don't have anything too fancy, but we got some nice equipment for there. But we've got a long ways to go, because we've got to get some money in the bank. Because I mean, I've got 125,000, but I gotta settle up with the John Deere salesman yet, and I've got to buy cows and fertilizer and seed and all that stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. So we'll see what we can do. Go ahead and throw her in reverse here. go ahead and I'll kind of show you a little bit around kind of what we're farming. Kind of just got about a half section here, but got a lot of contours. This is some pretty hilly ground, so gonna get a couple of them right there. Probably planted up the oats here. Got plenty of grass for hay for the cattle. It's kind of what I want to do, some cattle. We've got the hay, we've got the equipment, and basically some contours over there, and strolling down the hill here. Kind of check out this side. We'll go right down here along the trees. Hope it wasn't too wet when I was disking, but don't want to bury this. Be walking around here, so kind of got this is. We'll just cruise up along here, up on the hillside. But that's down there is kind of the back way into the farm, and then kind of up over here. Kind of backside of a couple people's properties. That one house we own don't currently have a farmhand. I'd sure like to hire one though. I've got a lot to do on this farm, so if any of you know somebody, be sure to send me a message or put something in the comments and try to get you hooked up. Cause gosh, I tell you, doing all this myself sure gotta get tiresome. Got a nice little hay meadow here in the back behind the sheds. I think that's about 20 acres plus that strip. This is our biggest field here. It's kinda our biggest field, but has some pretty good sized hills in it. Got a little waterway here and all that good stuff. So see if we can climb. This is kind of the back side of the pasture. It's kind of the farm, but we gotta get to work. I've got to get some plowing done. So this is gonna be a 1965 to 1970, and we're gonna do some role playing on here. So should be some good content. We're on a server here with a couple friends, and yeah, gonna have to get out and about and meet my new neighbors. Have to show them sometime. So make sure the old 50-20 here is in neutral. Fire it up. Go ahead. We're gonna go get a little bit of farming done. This disc is pretty good size for this old 50-20, so kinda gotta take her easy on her, cause let me tell ya, it's no racehorse. Biggest tractor I could find, so hopefully in the next year's case International should be coming out with some new tractors. So go ahead and pull in here, go ahead and set it down. Got to shift down a gear or two, because I can already tell you she's pulling pretty hard, and looks wide, but it's not that wide, so we don't want to be overlapping, not overlapping, but not getting all the way over there. If we tear up a little bit of grass, it's not the end of the world. So, the only thing I don't like about this tractor, the big thing is it don't have a TA, and that sure is nice just to give you a little leverage, because this old Synchro, she sure is the son of a gun to shift, I tell you. Most of the time I just leave her in fifth and just on it eat, unless I'm going down a hill. But pulling down the RPMs on her. I tell you, these hills are nothing to mess around with. Well, we made her. Somehow, some way, some shape. Looks like we're doing a pretty decent job back there. I've already disked one field, and I sure like the way this disc works. Oh boy. She's did not like pulling that corner. We should almost lifted her up. I think we're gonna have to on this corner. There we go. Go ahead and put it down. Oh boy, we're getting off track. Gotta get her. Gotta keep her over here. Stop. But I'm gonna grab one more gear. I think we can get that going down this hill. We'll probably regret it because we'll have to shift down and going the other way. But she sure moves pretty good going down the hills, I'll tell you that. We've got just kind of getting started on the. We've done a lot of chiseling. We're just kind of getting started on the disc, and we got a long ways to hoe. Long ways to go with planting and stuff. We gotta get all that done. And it's only mid-March, but we're trying to get some oats in the ground to get them in early. Is what I've heard best yields. So. Oh boy, I hope we can make her because there we go. Just curve around here, maybe disc up a little extra. I think we'll go ahead and lift her up, pull the lever. Reach up there, push it back down. There we go. Now we're making some progress. At least this strip isn't too big, so hoping maybe we go up and back, we'll be done. Oh boy, she's starting to pull down though. I'm sure we're gonna have to stop and shift her up a range, go back into fifth. There we go, she's starting to bog down. Yep, go ahead and stop, shift her down, there we go. Come on girl, with the disc a little bit, get her rolling again. Not the best thing to do, but kinda hard. Rolling right along. And we'll go ahead and just lift her up. Come over here, turn, put her back down. There we go. At least the soil ain't too terribly dry, so I mean it ain't that dusty out here on this open station. I mean they do make calves on tractors, but them things they just don't. They might be good in the winter, but when it starts getting warmer out, they kind of more soap or nuisance because it's so hot in them. Like to feel the wind a little bit. Plus them calves, they just like to collect dust in my opinion. They're not very, you know. go. Don't turn too sharp. Don't want to scratch out the tongue. I'm gonna go ahead and put it down, cover our tracks up here. Looks like we've got most of this. I think we'll be able to get the rest of this on the way back. Oh, there's a little triangle piece we got to turn around here to get. But shouldn't be too much. Okay, now I think we just got this one little strip. I'm sure one of these fields I'm going to forget something somewhere and I'll be planting and be like, why didn't I do this? Make this last grass and then we'll head on to the next one. There we go. Go ahead and lift her up as we pull out. I think we'll head to the next one. So, but I think that's going to be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you really like this roleplay series that we're going to be doing here. Be sure to get more videos up on this series with some friends and stuff, and put out hopefully some good videos for you guys to watch and enjoy. Make sure if you like the video, make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss the new videos when I post them. And yeah, so, and be sure to comment if there's anything you'd like to see, anything you'd like done differently. And thank you guys for the support, and we will catch you in the next one.